All right, 1-1. I don't know how I did that. What did I do? All right, anyways, game 3, 1-1. So what have we here? This looks like a strong one. We've got Recruiter for trashing, Puka for trashing, draws Puka, or Crypt, or Expedition. Actions. Oh, we got Acting Troop anyway. Which I apparently accidentally forced into the kingdom initially. What was I saying? Actions are Acting Troop or Recruiter, and in as well, plus by Herbalist, Charm, Messenger, Fortune, Traveling Fair. Lots of all the things. Lots and lots of all the things. Payload is a little bit on the weak side unless Fortune is uncovered, but Charm is still not a bad payload. I would really love to have my hands reversed. I've got the 3-6 here with Cursed Gold coming up in my next hand. 6-3 would sound great because you could do Recruiter and then Expedition. The other way around is less appealing because Expedition now doesn't help me. I hit... Actually, maybe... Let me think about this. So if Expedition now, I'm really likely to hit 7, in which case I could top deck Recruiter. I would have 7 cards in my next hand, so I'd have 3 bad cards top decked. I would top deck a Recruiter. Yeah, that doesn't sound so bad, right? I'm going to do that. We're going to Expedition. Yeah. Well, the downside is I don't get to buy a 3, but the 3s didn't really excite me all that much. And we're going to top deck something else. I've got at least 2 coppers down there, so I could top deck Puka or just another Recruiter. Another Recruiter is probably better. I want to trash these estates and curses more than the coppers. So yeah, he's a turn behind in playing his Recruiters, but he has a silver, which means he potentially has more payload at the end of all that. I think I'm just going to Expedition here. I just want to play these Recruiters lots and lots. Alright, I got 5, potentially 8. I don't think 8 helps me more than 5. If I had a plus buy, I could do like Charm Expedition, but I can't do all that and also buy Traveling Fair. I think this is... oh goodness, my voice. 1 second. I think this is probably just Charm right now for payload. He's adding Puka, makes sense. There's my Charm. Is it time for Crypt yet? It might be. I could do like Charm Crypt. I feel like having coppers coming in 1 by 1 feels like it'll be pretty good with Puka if I end up using that for draw. So I think I'm on board with that plan. I'm a little ahead in payload, but he's got that Puka and a silver. So I think it's still anyone's game. He's also player 1. Do I just trash this recruiter and buy another 5? Not sure. Down there I've got some charms, a curse. I kind of want to draw into that though, don't I? Yeah, this works out okay. Buy or gain. Down there I've got, how many coppers have I trashed? I've trashed 2 coppers. So I've got 4 total coppers. I'm looking at 3. So down there is curse, copper, cursed gold, charm. Yeah, I think I can afford to just add more payload now, right? Let me make sure this all works out fine in the math. So I have no draw cards down there. I've added 1 stop card, which is a gladiator. If I find a recruiter in my starting hand, I can play it and trash the curse and draw 2 other stop cards, which would be gladiator and recruiter. Then I can play the gladiator, which is worth 3 coins. I think it works out pretty okay. Okay, well this isn't ideal because I didn't find my recruiters, but it's still pretty fine. I need to figure out what I can hit. He still has cursed gold, so that's not a guaranteed reveal. Charm will be a guaranteed reveal if he doesn't pick 1 up, because I think I've got all 3. Or am I wrong about that? No, he's got 1. So Charm's also not guaranteed. Curse is also not guaranteed. I would like to hit 7 more than 6 if I could. Gladiator giving 3 would allow me to play these for 7 and then play both charms for gains. And that would have let me buy traveling fare and then take a bunch of 5s, which sounds nice. If I hit 6, I can still take a bunch of 5s, but I can't buy traveling fare, so I don't get to choose with the top deck. Maybe it's not such a big deal. Maybe I do like Puka in or something, and then the in lets me top deck the Puka anyway, and then it makes very little difference. Okay, well he has 0 curses now, and he has his curse gold in hand. So if he doesn't play that, which I don't see a good reason for him to play that, I can reveal curse and guarantee I hit 7. And then down there I've got recruiter, caravan guard, which is a decent bit of draw. So I probably mostly want to add some more charms here, I think. So like as far as stop cards in my deck go, I have 5 here. I'll have a 6th one coming into play from the crypt. My next hand is going to be able to draw me 10 total cards. I shouldn't think about it like that. 1 second. Let me just play this part out. That part all feels automatic. So yeah, I can see 9 stop cards because I've got the recruiters, which will trash 2 of the curses ideally. As far as stop cards in my deck go, I've got 2 curses, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, so that's 7. So I could add 2 more stop cards if I wanted to, and I think I would still draw things fine. Do I want another crypt? Maybe. I could also add Puka. Puka feels like a little bit overkill on the draw, but maybe that's not bad. Just guarantees I find everything totally fine. What did he take last turn? Charm and Crypt. Okay, fair enough. What's the alternative? So I can see 9 cards. I said I've got 7 right now. So I could take... So if I did like 2 charms and a crypt, I think I'm just like 1 card short of being able to draw all of that. Which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, I think we're just going to settle with not quite drawing every single card. I don't want to top deck any of this. Actually, that's not true. I probably want to top deck the crypt just to make sure I find it. Is that true? Yeah, I think that's true. So ideally I set aside at least 3 cards in this crypt, which seems kind of guaranteed to happen. I think next turn I'll consider adding Puka. I think I'm in the lead. That's the impression I've got. I mean, his deck is working pretty well as well. But I think I've got a slight lead here, despite being player 2. Still plenty of room for me to throw the game, of course, if I don't play well. It's like a marginal lead. I like having the Gladiator because it'll give me the first crack at Fortune, unless he takes a Gladiator as well. Then maybe he can get it first. Yeah, actually, this might be a good turn for him to buy Gladiator, because like if I play my Gladiator this turn, then that will take the Gladiator pile down to 6, provided he bought one. And then he could play his Gladiator, and if he manages to not get blocked, then Fortune gets revealed and he gets to buy Fortune first. That might be a big deal. I don't know if his deck can swing that. I'm not sure how much money he has. But if you could add Gladiator here, it feels like it might be a good time. Yeah, it looks like he's going for it. Makes sense. Oh, interesting. He took 2 Gladiators. So that gives me first crack at Fortune, I think, if I want it. Trash that. Did not find my... Oh, well. It doesn't give me first crack at Fortune because I bottom decked my Gladiator. That's no big deal. Have I miscounted? I apparently miscounted things last turn. I thought I had more draw than this. Oh, I probably didn't factor in the curse gain. Oh well. I don't think that's a huge issue. Yeah, so we will play this. Plus coin, gain, gain. And I think now I want maybe Puka in. Oh, that's not how that works, is it? I should have known that was not going to work. So I got a gain card. Buy the in, gain the Puka. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because you buy the Puka and the effect is on buy, but you actually haven't gained the card that you bought yet when you resolve on buy effects. And I knew that down in my heart of hearts, but I wasn't thinking about it enough. Undo that. I don't. Oh, ah, dang it! No, shoot. Okay, I'm slipping here. Why did it? What did I do there? I thought I was just undoing one click there, and it was undoing, I guess, the whole crypt play, which I didn't want to do. I don't want to set aside all the cards, because then I would have, I think, too much of my payload trapped down on the crypts. Don't reveal. And I didn't want to set aside just 2. I could have set aside 3, actually. Maybe I should have considered just doing Copper, Curse Gold, 1 Charm. Actually might have been better. It probably was better. Don't reveal. Piles are going to run real fast here, I think. With Fortune to give you tons of money, Charms for plus buy, and then Traveling Fair for even more buys, and Curses almost out. I think the estate pilot's going to be a huge threat. I hope he can't do all the Charms and estates on his following turn. That's probably still more than he can swing, right? I sure hope it is. Because I can't really protect against an estate pileout. The good news is his crypt, I think, is out of order. Am I wrong about that? I don't see any cards set aside when I'm hovering, but maybe I need to do that on my turn. Yeah, no, his crypt is done for. I think that's good news for me. Okay, what? Oh, so yeah, if I reveal curse, he can't do anything about that. I don't think he can pile out because he has 7 debt, which is still a lot of debt. That's my hope, at least. So I've got at least 8. There's no point in doing plus gain here because nothing else costs the same as fortune. Province does not count because the 8 debt is a difference. Okay. So I would like to have 13 here because I would love to have one more puka in my deck, I think. In any case, I feel like if I draw everything next turn, I'm probably in a decent spot to win. Am I overestimating how much my deck can do? What do you think about this? I'm going to have a gold in it because of Gladiator. I'm going to have a fortune in it. So the amount of money I'm going to have is 8 from these charms. I'll trash the copper that's on the 1 crypt for draw with puka. Probably take the cursed gold off of it. Instead of 8 from charms, 11 from cursed gold. Another, let's be optimistic and say 14 with Gladiator. 17 with the other gold. Did I play Kira Vanguard this turn? I don't think so. I did not. So 17, multiply that by 2 is 34. I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buys. 7 buys with fortune. 34 money and 7 buys. That's still a little bit short of piling out, isn't it? So your estates cost 16, charms cost 15, just 31. But I would need to buy like 5 more buys. Yeah, I think I'm a little short of piling. Oh well. Can I draw everything? I apparently messed this up last time. So I don't have any crypts that are coming out of play. I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 cards right there. 10, 11 with fortune and gold. I draw 4 with the puka. 4 more with recruiters. It's 13. Yeah, I think I want expedition here. I think this should be enough to draw, hopefully. You got me. My crypts are all in play. I mean, the good news is he can't touch charms, which I think is a card he would naturally want a lot here. Because if he lowers charms, then I can pile out charm, estate, curse, I think, with some ease. But I think if he doesn't touch charms, then I can't. Let me just count this up one more time. Is he going to play his cursed gold? I don't know. So optimistically, assuming he does that, and then I also play my cursed gold, the curses are empty. And then I would need 16 for estates, 31 for charms, plus 2 for any additional buys I need. I need 11 buys. I only have... yeah, I have less than that. Yeah, the answer is I can't pile out if he doesn't lower piles. Now, Messenger does reduce the number of buys by 1, of course. Like if you're trying to pile out estates, you can messenger and pass 2 estates, which costs the same as buying 2 estates because it costs 4 other way, but it only costs 1 buy for messenger instead of 2. So the messenger is just conserving a buy. Yeah, I mean, Crypt is great. He's a good point here. You get it, it gives you the nice draw, and then it comes out of play, and then it can function as trash for benefit. Very versatile card. Yeah, 29 definitely doesn't do it, because I was just counting up, and I couldn't do it with like 34 and more buys. There might be a set of buys here that puts me in a tricky position. Because like if I can't pile out, maybe he can like build enough to threaten that he'll be able to pile out next turn. This is gonna be a tough end game because there's just like a lot of weird math, and I don't want to try to count it all out, but it's kind of what you're gonna have to do. Okay, so he's taking some provinces. I think that's to protect against the estate pile out, but I think if he doesn't, I still can't pile out estates. Maybe he wants to buy Charm? I don't know. Because, like, obviously if he bought Charm, that would open up the estate pile out. Well, I can't do 6 provinces. I don't think I can do 5 provinces, right? I can do 4 provinces. Herbalist time? Yeah, 2 money. Or 2 coppers, I guess. Maybe just 1 copper. Some number of coppers, I think, is going to happen to feed the puka. Okay. So, what am I trying to do this turn? I probably take Charm here, right? I don't want to lower curses if I'm not going for the win. I don't think I have the win. I shall draw all this. In fact, I shall be overdrawing a bit, shan't I? I wonder if it behooves me to just discard Puka Copper and just play the Recruiter. Like, I'm not drawing any less if I just do this. Yeah, sure. He's the one nice thing about having this massive expedition hand is he's really likely to have any of these cards in his hand. I don't really have a good choice for what to reveal. Yeah, you got me. So what am I doing? If I play all these charms for plus coin, I'd have 15 money. Then I'd have 30 money. Minus 7 is less than that. It's 23. It's not humongous. I could take some additional gains here. What did he do exactly? Let me double check. He didn't really build at all. Like he's got points. He's got draw. So his deck's going to do everything it can do for sure. How much can it do? He had 29 last turn, right? I'm pretty sure he had 29, right? 2 provinces is 16. Traveling fair is 20. 22. Plus 3 expeditions. 31. Did he have 31 money, or am I miscounting this? He bought 2 provinces, 3 traveling fairs, so 16, 22, and 3 expeditions. He must have had 31 money, right? Why did I think he only had 29? Oh, I must have been counting it after he bought this first traveling fair. I remember him having 29, but it must have been here. So he had 31 plus 7 debt. Yeah, that puts me in a tough situation, doesn't it? Because if he had 31 last turn, he can have 38 or so this turn, which could be 4 more provinces. And that seems hard to beat. Yeah, see, I feel like this is that scenario I was describing, where it is possible to put me in a sticky situation, I think, with a good set of buys. This does seem a little bit difficult to play around. I think a lot of this is a consequence of him getting to the fortune a turn sooner, or half a turn sooner. So how do I play around this? Yeah, The quadruple province is going to be a big problem. In fact, is that just winning? If he takes 4 provinces, that's 24, 36 points. That's not quite a win. But if I take duchies, then I don't really have much of an ability. Well, if I take duchies, he can probably just pile out on charms, duchies, curses, can't he? So if I took 2 provinces and 8 duchies, 8 duchies is 24, 2 provinces, that would do it. That costs a bunch, doesn't it? And I'm now getting a little bit low on draw as well because of these crypts are running out pretty soon. So 8 duchies costs 40 eek. 2 provinces costs 12, not 12, 16, so 56 money. Goodness gracious. So to hit 56, oh me oh my. I would need to have 28 money beforehand. Well, so 3 from Cursed Gold, 9 with Golden Gladiator, 10 more from Charms, so 19. That's actually, we're getting close. So 19, 20 with the Caravan Guard. So I need to add a bit of payload, right? So I said I wanted 28, was that right? Well, 28 was just a tie, wasn't it? Not even, because I need to take a curse for that. So I probably just really want to like take as much payload as I can while still buying some expeditions. I think is my potential path to winning here. So if I just played all these for money, I would end up with 7, 15, 30, 21 money. I can afford to buy 1 province because I don't think he can do 5 provinces. I hope I didn't miscount that. Then I would have I would have 13 left to spend. Right? Yeah. And I would need to add a big chunk of payload. What's the easiest way to do that? Expedition and 2 coppers adds 2 money really easily. Maybe that's just what I'm doing. I have 23. Yeah, 23. That makes more sense. I don't see anything I really want to messenger out, do I? Not really. So yeah, as for draw, take a province. I also worry that he can probably just pile charms, estates, and curse, can't he? With the amount of money he's got. Do you have to buy 3 duchies? I can't afford to buy 3 duchies because if I buy 3 duchies, I can't win next turn. I could do 3 expeditions. Do 4 expeditions. That's not enough. I could do 3 expeditions, 2 silvers, and a copper. That doesn't add enough money to my deck, does it? I could do 3 expeditions and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coppers. I think that's not enough, is it? So maybe I do like expedition, silver, 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 copper. I'm probably lost, right? Oh, actually, I need less money than I was figuring earlier. If I bought one of these provinces already, that maybe affects things a little bit. Maybe do one more expedition, 2 silvers and a copper. I don't know. I think there's a good chance he has a win on his turn. I don't think he has 40, but I could have miscounted. He did get really close to 40. And he might have enough money to do charms and estates and curses. That's unclear. I was a little bit shy with 34 when I was trying to count out how much 34 could do. And that was assuming more buys than I think he has access to. I'll find out. I guess the thing I could have thought of was like making sure I have a copy of every card that's in his deck so he doesn't have a good reveal target. But buying a Caravan Guard for that purpose probably wouldn't have been worth it. So yeah, I think if he quadruple provinces here, I might have enough money to beat that. I'm not sure. Like I said, this is a tough in-game because of all the million random lines that you have available at Traveling Fair and a million money in buys. And I feel like that's one of Naismith's stronger suits, is being able to play those in-games very well. We'll see if it pans out. I think going back to a place where I think I might have made a mistake is I think I overestimated, and I must have just miscounted somehow, I'll figure out later, how much draw I had on, which turn was it? The turn where I contemplated getting Puka and then thought I didn't need that much draw, and then it turns out I was drawing less than I thought I was. Which turn was that? Turn 8, I think. I think turn 8 I might have needed the Puka already. I didn't think I needed the draw. Because that was the turn where I think I had a pretty decent lead, honestly, up until turn 8. I liked my opening better, and I think it played out better. But as a result of turn 8, I did not find Gladiator turn 9. I bottom decked it. Which, I mean, that wasn't guaranteed or anything, but I think I could have played turn 8 in a way that would have guaranteed I didn't. And I think the reason I'm in such a bad spot right now is because he got to Fortune first. I mean, like, part of that's being player 1, but I think probably with a better turn 8 play, I could have ensured I get to Gladiator myself before he does, and then I'm probably in a very good spot. So I'm going to guess that if there's a place I misplayed, it was probably turn 8. Maybe I should have taken the Puka already. So now it's his turn to calculate all the million random lines. At the very least, the fact that he's having to think for a long time means there's not an obvious win that I've left open. I'm guessing he doesn't have 40 money, because that would have been a pretty trivial win. And he's probably already counted out the Charm Estate Curse thing to see if that works, and doesn't have that. Just based on the amount of time he's taken so far. So I'm thinking I get one more turn here. Ooh, a new strategic opportunity has arisen for me. It's very tempting to click this, but I won't. I mean, this button probably popped up for him in my last turn. I took a while thinking about my buys. Gotta use the bathroom. Alrighty, I'm back. It looks like he's still at it. We'll see what he comes up with. I don't know if his last line was optimal, but I will say that at the very least, it put me in a tricky situation. So maybe he'll come up with something good here. I would expect that if he doesn't have a win, then his best play is just got to be to take maximum points. Maybe he's still looking for wins, considering other piles or something. But I'm going to guess that if you don't have an immediate win on your turn, what you got to do is just take as many provinces as you can afford, and then hope that I don't have enough money to beat that, which I hope I do. All right, we'll find out. 38, that's real close. Okay, yeah, so this is basically what I was just saying is take max points and then hope I can't beat it. Nothing else seemed better than that. And it kind of makes sense just given that with traveling fair, provinces are a little bit easier to get than duchies because duchies are more buy intensive. So I think I have to play this puka, right? I mean, like, the advantage to not playing the puka would be to save a copper, but I can't draw everything otherwise. So I've got to trash 1 copper and just hope that I have enough at the end of all that. Right. What can I reveal that he doesn't have? Well, he actually he has a tiny hand now. Look at this little, only 7-card hand, minuscule. A little baby hand. So, I think I can just pick a card he only has 1 copy of, right? He hasn't. Oh, he trashed his cursed gold. Well, that makes this decision easy. He has no copies of this. I'm not getting another turn, so I don't think it matters whether I play this recruiter. I could trash the crypt if I wanted to, but unlike N.A. Smith, I respect my crypts. So I think I just play this for maximum money and see what happens, right? I win or I lose. We'll find out. Uh-oh, is this a little bit short? Maybe this is a little bit short. So first let's just consider without playing the cursed gold. So 44 money and 7 buys. That's short, isn't it? I need 48 money. So I have to play this. Oh, this is close. So if I play this... Am I 2 coins short? Oh no, say it ain't so. So 8 duchies in a province costs 48, but it costs 1 more buy. Just 1 more buy that I have. I can't do the messenger thing here for any help. Drat. And I need all of that to win, don't I? Or do I? Does just 7 duchies win? I need 31 points, right? To tie. No, I need more points than this. This doesn't work, does it? I need all those for 30 points. Yeah, this is short. Well, we got close. I mean, I also might have had a better sequence of buys on my last turn that could have given me a little bit more money. But I'm pretty sure this just isn't cutting it, is it? Does playing the charms for gains help me at all? Let me consider that. I mean, probably not, right? I mean, charm gaining duchy is like 5, whereas charm normally here, when being doubled by fortune, is like 4. But it requires me to buy 1 other card. So it would probably not make a difference, right? Yeah, I don't think that actually saves me money. I think this is just lost, right? Oh goodness. Yeah, this ain't cutting it, is it? This ain't cutting it. It remains uncut. Maybe he has some bad dud. Pretty please. Nope, that does it. All right, GG. Oh, when did he say 8 in hand? I must have missed that.